evening. It is a Wednesday night, and we are just getting fired up for some more Fallout 4 Far Harbor DLC. We've been at this for a couple of days now. I keep promising my Minecraft viewers Minecraft. It just hasn't happened. I swear it'll be tomorrow when we get it fired up. So, with that said, I am here in Acadia on the island, with air quotes, and I am actually here looking for a merchant. Some poking around, and I think I know the guy I'm looking for. This guy.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
I think.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Well, sounds an awful lot like the railroad, but,
You can relax. I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
sure thing. Maybe this isn't the guy I needed to talk to.
You want to buy something or what?
Oh, good. He actually does want to
I'll
sell
take a
me
look,
stuff.
sure.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Take a look.
So here's what I'm chasing. This guy has this bad boy. One of the new lever action rifles. I'm gonna compare it. I'm actually gonna shell out the 1,000 caps because, whatever. I've got it. I'm gonna compare it to the Overseer's Guardian fully tricked out. We're gonna see who can win my heart. Because for now, it's been the Overseer's Guardian for a long time. Once I was able to silence that bad boy, that was it. I was hooked. But I'll give this guy 1,000 caps. I may end up giving him some more caps because I need to actually buy some ammo for this thing. Which he has plenty. Let's buy... Oh, let's I still don't know if it's going to outperform, but I'll buy 70. There you go, man. I've dropped below 10k. I feel bad. Now, of course, all of my loot that's going to help me mod this bad boy is not here. So we need to go for a hike. So far, it seems like there's going to be a lot of depth to Acadia. We haven't jumped in with helping or hindering anybody. As you can hear, Miss Curie is in tow here. I've brought her with me because I was hoping that she'd react to the synths here in a interesting fashion. It was neither good nor bad. They just ignored her. Even though Nick was the one that they really freaked out about, seeing him. So I'm glad that I brought him. But I am going to head to... I'm going to head back to Longfellow's. Because that's where I've got Nick hanging out. And I'll drop Curie off and swap in Nick and get his opinion on things. Hey, Andrew. Glad you could make it. Thanks for stopping in. Hope the rest of your night is uneventful. I was just saying that I am... yeah, I thought they would, but apparently not. Nobody cared. I mean, I went all the way back to Country Crossing to go pick up Curie and bring her with me. Nobody batted an eyelash, so... kind of pointless to have gone for her. Anybody hanging out here? No. Perfectly natural, weird lighting. So what I haven't found is a new combat shotgun that I'm thrilled with. I've been sticking with the same old VATS enhanced one for a long time, which is why I'm excited to finally find a rifle that I might switch. Whoa, what is that? Sorry, rad counter spiked there. Must have walked near something. Of course, now we get into town, which is all rads. We'll just have to put up with it. All the fog down here, thanks to the children of Adam, is all pretty horrible. Luckily, we don't have far to go. You know what, it just occurred to me. I'm curious to know who our other viewer is right now. I've got Andrew and then somebody else had popped in. They haven't bothered to say hi yet. So I don't know who else is hanging out with us, but I'm going to make a few... Hey, Radex. Still doing Fallout 4 DLC, man. Just left Acadia. Just brought Kiri here. I'm actually going to leave her here. No, you can keep your gear.
Hey.
What shall we talk about?
Probably about time we parted ways.
All good things must end, I suppose.
And I'm going to ditch her here at Longfellows, because I think I got Nick hanging out here somewhere. So I'll go find him. Alrighty, this is what I came for.
Try not to sever anything you might miss. Damn near lost a finger last time I tried.
I want to see... Oh, that gives me chills. This is exactly what I've been chasing for so long. Let's see. Short ported barrel. Or just the short barrel. The ported barrel's no different. Do I go carbine or sniper rifle? I'm thinking... It's a pretty big accuracy increase. 70 versus 61. We'll go long barrel. We'll go full marksman stock. We'll go long scope. And we'll go suppressor. There we go. So 113 accuracy versus 111. Slightly more range. A retarded amount of damage. More per shot. And it weighs 3 pounds less. We have a wiener. It's a wiener, folks. And yes, Andrew, if she runs out of ammo, she does use the Ripper. So, Overseer's Guardian is going to get stashed. I might as well stash it here, even though I don't want to lose track of it. But at the same time, if I just keep in mind that I'm leaving it here. Although I misplaced the flare gun for a long time. I finally found it at this log. But I am set. I just saved a few pounds. Ditching that, and all those bad boys. And I will just pick up whatever little bits of ammo I've got lying around. Alright.
I don't know what's more sore, my back or my feet.
So we're still playing on survival, so we gotta eat and drink and all that good stuff. We're just gonna get in a good night's sleep and head back out there. So Radax, how you been? We're halfway through the week. Oh, well, now I'm ill. Fantastic. Did that say ill infection? Because if it said ill infection, I'm going to start taking damage, and that's going to annoy me. I might end up going to get healed. So here's Mr. Nick.
Nick,
Time to hit the road?
Yes.
let's head out.
Well, all right. Too many folks these days count on
So let's see, actually, how does it look while we've got it out?
violence to solve their problems.
It looks
We
nice.
have to look around to see where that got us.
I don't mind the look of that, man. I don't like the suppressor. It's kind of janky looking, but otherwise, seems just fine. I want to cook up some of that Yao Guai. Well, let's find out. We haven't shot anything in a while. As a matter of fact, the last stream, we didn't shoot anything for a long time. So, we can either head back to Acadia and actually go and start taking on some quests, or what I've been wanting to do is actually head over to Echo Lake and start getting this place situated. 1 second. Alright, never mind. We're heading to Dalton Farm first, because I'm going to send one of them ahead of me. So I'm excited to see how Old Reliable performs. We'll see how we do. Again, although I don't know if she's been watching any of the published videos, thanks go out to PewDiePie Fangirl for her opinion that we needed to get some rad resistance, because that's been helping immensely while we've been here. So I am, of course, running through a bunch of regions that it's like nothing happens around here because I cleared this place. Everybody around here has been dealt with. You know, Andrew, we were talking about graphic improvement mods. One of the things that I'd like to be able to do is up the draw distance of detailed sprites. So, like, you can see occasionally how my trees, like my tree line will all of a sudden pop and get sharper. It just takes a while for, like, the better textures to load. And I don't know what the delay is about, because it sometimes fades in beautifully, sometimes it doesn't. And I would like for it to be, you know, an all-the-time thing. I'm just going to go through the fog. You know, I would like to just keep the higher res texture further out, so I've got less of that jarring loading time. I don't know if that's even a thing that we can do, or if that's just
Talk to Cass and Dalton.
native to the
Shame
engine
what
and we have to deal with it. Because that's been true of every Bethesda game since forever. Far Cry kind of did away with it, but then you get some weird pixelation, you know? What's the, there's a graphic term for it. I forget. Anyway, I am here to find some random schmo, and we're going to send them out on the road, and it doesn't look like anybody's in bed, so they are all early risers. We're going to find somebody hanging around here. You know, I had actually contemplated also taking down my little shed here and lowering it. So, I don't know if that's going to happen. Alright, who's not assigned to anything? She's not, he's not, he's not. I'm sending the captain. We're going to name you Tim. Supply line to Echo Lake. Get out of here. Eventually I'll kit him out with some better gear, but for now... we're on our way to Echo Lake. we're going to check on those folks because they just moved there. We just unlocked that location as a potential site. So,
Sucking down a lot of rats.
yeah, we get it, Nick. Brand new settlement. Need to make sure that these guys have everything they need. Food, water, supplies. Whatever it takes. You know, the other thing that I wanted to do before I even started streaming was tweak my chat window ever so slightly. It was bugging me when I was looking at some past streams that
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
thanks, Nick. I wanted to tweak it because it was like the top or the bottom 2 pixels of the top line of text are still appearing, and I wanted to just trim those off, and it's not a big deal. I'm just being picky. Yep. And of course we're coming across an area that I cleared. Took this area out. Also, Andrew, we were talking about like graphic mods and atmosphere and sun and lighting, and I mean, that's pretty nice. Even vanilla. I mean, no, these guys. All right, these guys have been fighting these ghouls for the last forever. And I keep avoiding them and just going around them, but we've got a new gun to test. We got a Primus. That might actually be a little difficult. Let's see what happens. So he's trying to take on a charred feral ghoul, and he's doing just fine. Don't see anybody else helping him, though. It's like that's the only guy left alive. So those ghouls actually did some damage. Alright, somebody's got to end this fight. You guys are still going at it. So here's what we're going to do. You, then you. And I can get 3 shots off, which is good. So. Oh, this guy did not like that. And we're done. Oh, did you see that though, Murphy? Reload speed. Super sluggish. Alright, so Andrew, you've already pulled up the info that I need, so I'm going to grab... I'll have to scroll back up at some point and go digging for all of that. Mesh LOD level 2 for the tree distance. Do they have anything for buildings? Because that's another one that bugs me. So like, I've got buildings that... the dome of the Science Center, for instance. That place... I don't want any of that. I don't really need fertilizer either. It doesn't look like there's anything here that I really care about. Nope, not even any salvage, and this isn't even a pip on the radar. Dang it. So I was saying, the roof of the dome, the blue dome of the Science Center gift shop, back in town, occasionally will be sort of blocky for a good long while before it actually smooths out. And on top of that, there's some damage details to the what's the word? The airport tower, you know, that the Brotherhood's airship is tethered to. And the damage doesn't show up until you're really close, which, you know, it's a significant change to the shape. Alright. I'm just going to have to do some searching. The nice thing about INI file tweaks, too, is they work just fine even in survival. So I don't have to worry about mods or overwriting anything like that. I just jump in, make the changes. Obviously, I'm not going to do it now, because then I have to restart, and I don't feel like doing that. We'll just deal with it for now. But tweaking will be important to me at some point. Making sure that everything is as splendid. Am I in a hole? That's ridiculous. There we go. Okay, well, we have a fog condenser working, so I didn't have to bring those. That's good. And I'm curious to know where the actual workbench is. There's another fog condenser, so we're right here in the middle of town. One of the things I wish is that the condensed fog wasn't... I don't understand why it's 3 steel and 1 oil. It doesn't make any sense to me. Also, it just occurred to me that if all the people who moved here were kids, because it was Bertha who was saying we should move here, I'll have to go take a closer look at the inhabitants. But she and her friends were going to move here, so if they're all kids, I wonder if McCready would have had anything to say about that, since he used to live in Lamplight. You know? Another settlement entirely made up of kids. Yeah. I agree with that statement there, Murphy. Oh, nope, that's Nick. You're not interesting to me. I want
Hard times.
Okay, so we just have a straight up settler. Looks like they're just plain old settlers. Now then, time to figure out where these guys like to hang out and just what around here is salvage. Because this is a pretty big area that we got going on here. Alright, so it's the edge of there. Take all that apart. Take this apart. Yeah. I'm going to leave some things for now, because I'm not interested in spending the whole evening dressing this place. I am just curious to figure out what's what. Clean up some of the wood that's laying around. Leave things like the log bridge. Clean that up. You know, that might hold a sign later on. There's the workbench. Okay. The nice thing, this is one of the things I love about the DLC versus not, is whole structures like this that originally you would have had to have just dealt with it. You could have done the barrel and the crates, but like the whole barn here, there's nothing really redeeming about this place, except maybe it's in the way, you know? But it's so full of holes that it's not particularly like defense worthy. So what is that? Tiny little thing. You know, this whole place here, this is all scrappable. This thing's scrappable. Those are scrappable. You know, all the stuff in the water. More logs. So, plenty of wood. This place looks like already pre-made floors. We can just store those. This whole part of the barn, might end up tearing that down, tear that down, get rid of that, that. The truck, hang on to that. And then of course we got the entire interior. I want to get my light on. So many things that we can end up taking out. Door. Maybe rebuild this corner here if we need some defense. Curious to know where they've decided that they're going to settle. Because, as a for instance, I had built, I'm trying to think where I was at. Oh yeah, at the Starlight Drive-In, I had gone ahead, and like this door is locked, so I'll just get rid of it. At the Starlight Drive-In, I had set up a whole place to live for everybody at one end of the complex, but they kept wandering to the other end to go sit on the bar stools, and it was really kind of throwing things off because none of my defenses were then in the right position. So it was all their fault. So I'm seeing a lot of opportunity here, except like that roof is trashed. All these walls are trashed. Floor's trashed. You know, we can maybe wall that up. Maybe. Of course, I could put beds all the way up here in the attic, but again, there's almost no roof. This place is pretty crummy. And that's interesting. I can scrap one piece of the roof. So Andrew's right. Like, if you scrap everything right off the bat, you end up with an empty-looking place. You know? I don't mind cleaning up some of the fallen branches and the like, where it's like, you know, it's just in the way of pathfinding, and, you know, that's not helping, and of course I want rubber. But, like, I take this tree out, and then what? I can't put anything back that's tree-like. I take this sign out, there's nothing I can do there. So, these poor folks have a happiness of 9. So it's time to help them out, and I'm thinking we need to clear some land, though. So I'm eyeballing this whole region. And I think I'll leave the hedges up for now, but I want to tear this down as well. I'm thinking if we tear down the outbuildings, we can give them a nice little cozy place to live. Right around here. Yeah, get out of here. So like this area is relatively flat. I don't like the height of the bushes, but I will take free concrete. Go. I want to rip down everything. So I was saying I don't really like the height of these weeds because then they're just kind of in the way, and I've got to raise the foundation higher than I really want to go from a design standpoint, although it's not much better out here. I don't think there's anything about this building I can tear down. No. So it looks like this is going to be it. We've cleared ourselves a nice area to work in. Now then, the question is, what do we build out of? Interestingly enough, brick never became an option, even though they've expanded your textures significantly. So we can do another barn, which would fit. I could build out of concrete if we wanted something defensible. Or we can go back to the same old wood. Okay. Now, Murphy, do we do wood, you know, the old school wood stuff, you know, like so? Or do we do the barn? That's sort of a design. I mean, not this particularly, but, you know, a building. I don't like using those floors because they are super expensive. So let's look at it this way. If I start with shack foundation, we can start looking at like heights, build heights to make sure we got a clean floor. Looks like it'll be about there. I'm just going to start throwing down some pieces. Let's see, how big should we go? I don't think I'm going to turn this into a giant settlement, at least not yet. But I at least want some of the basics. Well, I'm going to do it from scratch no matter what. I want to do some more interesting roof lines than I've been playing with, just to keep it interesting. But on the other hand, again, I don't want to spend forever here. Let's do this. Let's do 3. Come on. You're almost there. Come on. 3 by 2. It's not huge. We can go longer. We can move the whole thing that way. Or not, because apparently that is not a buildable area. Three by 2. It's not huge. We'll use the barn walls. Let's start with the door. Right there. How are we doing on glass? Not bad. Yeah. Mine out 4, absolutely. See, I don't want to do windows all the way around. I kind of want to be able to come in. I can do windows there. You know, the other option, I could bump this out just a block. I said a block like I'm playing Minecraft. Here's my thinking. If I push the floor out, like so. Let's see how this looks. I'm going to play with this because I've got the materials. It's not like, oh my god, if I do walls and I do a half wall, a half wall, a half wall. Let me look at roofs. I can do like so. Flat. No, that's too low. Go. We'll just do that. This might not be exactly what I was after. Kind of. So what I was thinking was if we had a almost like a space that we could grow some food in inside, and then if I can track down the new garden patch, which I completely forgot what section that's under. There it is. Garden plot. Where does it get placed though? Anywhere. So yeah, I can actually have a garden plot on the inside. So we can do some vegetable growing inside of the actual defensible building. So let's also go to our structures, wood. See, here's the other problem that I do have, though. These new steps don't work, or the old steps don't work with the new doors. So you actually have to use the barn stairs with them. You can't mix and match. And I don't really like these because the rails get in the way. I get caught up on those. Yeah, get rid of that planter mod. You've got this now, man. It's, you know, just like any other placeable. Costs 1 fertilizer and some other stuff. It's not a big deal. But I should be able to come in here, grab some food. I don't know, what do we want to grow? Potatoes. Carrots are really compact, though. Why don't we just do carrots? Of which I have 3. Okay. 1, 2, and... apparently I can't place stuff right there. Is super weird. Why can I place it if it's oriented one way but not the other? There. Alright, we got some carrots. I'm gonna grab one of these jokers and put them to work. You, sir, you are now a farmer. Good luck. This looks high enough that I could probably plant some corn right out here. It just seems like a waste of space. Kind of want to plant more carrots. More than anything, more carrots. I'll So it's weird. I can't plant on the whole thing. I can plant like there and there. But I can't plant in here. Weird. Whatever. I got them that far. Water. I'm just going to build a straight up water pump. Which, can I put it on the planter? Because it's dirt? I think I can. I saw it. Yep. Briefly, it counted. Indoor plumbing. I've got us some indoor plumbing, so not perfect, but I will take it. Let's get some more walls up on this place. Straight up wall. There. There. Let's see, why don't we do small windows there and there. And that there and there. Alrighty. Now I've got room to do a second floor, but I think we'll just do a half height. Or maybe half height here and double height here. Yeah, I agree, Murphy. It would be nice if you could act. It's like, I just built this barn. Why is it already garbage? Thanks. But it is what it is. So I was just saying, why don't I grab... Because I can either do just the roof here, and then do half height on the other side, bump it up. I just want to try to keep the roof line interesting. That works. Like so. And like so. And then... Actually, let's do the windows over... Will that even take? It might not. No, I might actually have to go up there. It might be overkill, but I'm going to go with it. And then I'm going to do the roof in this direction. I have to see if I can fill this weird little gap up. I don't know if I'll be able to. I might have to undo what I just built. Let's see what kind of goofy... I know we got some weird shaped walls that I wanted to play with. Like that. Does that fit in here? Visually, yes. Is it snapping into place? No. So that's a no. Unfortunately. I was really hoping to play with some more interesting roof lines, because, you know, this looks kind of interesting. Yeah, I'd prefer some glass in the windows too, Andrew. So, like, I'm trying to build something that looks like kind of factory space that was already here, but like I was saying, this is not accepting a part that looks like it should fit there. So let's do this. Let's try this piece. Do you want to snap in? No. I'm going to store these for now. I don't think it likes those. So let's try this. I'm going to throw in that bad boy. And that bad boy. And then we're just going to go with a straight up roof here. And it just occurred to me, why don't I move... I'm going to swap these. There's method to my madness. Alright, can I fill those odd little gaps now? You, yes. You, yes. Up there. Please, yes. I would like to fill that. No, it is not filling that gap. That's no good. Let's see if it will do it if I store these, because sometimes you can trick this stuff. Into allowing you to connect some things. So if I do not there, 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 there. Now I kind of want to make that out of windows. So let's pirate that bad boy. There. And that bad boy. There. Come on. Come on. There we go. Then I should be able to throw another... There. Good. Back to the roofs. Click. 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 There we go. And the reason why I did that is because now I can do floors. I can do that. That. And I just realized I actually have to install some stairs. So probably not that. do a half block. Also, I apologize if you hear dogs outside. I have my window open. It's very hot. Okay. Come upstairs. Got a bit of an opening. Tiny amount of a second story. It's not great. Got some space. Not bad. There we go. Apparently Barack Obama looking like Nightbot in the house. Alright, dude, don't come in here. I'm working. I'm trying to get you guys some food and shelter and all that good stuff, because as the president will tell you, you gotta take care of the people. I'm gonna throw some gourds out here because why not? That should get me up to 3 food. Just barely. 3 food, 3 water, 3 people. Let's throw some beds up in here. I'm gonna go upstairs for that. I betcha I can fit 2 beds up here, even though it's so small. Easily. There. We're looking good. Yes, for the most part. I just happen to be doing some Minecraft this evening. Not Minecraft, the other thing. Obviously I've got Minecraft on the brain. I'm doing Fallout. Let's see, and this guy can actually have a bed, but under the stairs. Like Harry Potter style. I'll make it a dirty bed at least. There, and then I should be able to do some clutter. That's too big. I thought they added some crates and the like. Decorations, maybe? Like lobster traps and crates and junk. There we go, like that. That's probably too big. Okay, they really didn't add that much at all. And who wants a basket of fish next to their bed? Nobody. That's who. I thought we had more boxes. Well, Murphy, if you're worried about these folks rolling out of bed to their demise, I can do this. We'll come up here, grab that. Where are you? That bad boy. Is that gonna let us place it? No, because of the roof. Store it. And it should... Okay, no. If I put it there, and then above it? Nope, doesn't want to go. Hopefully they'll bump into that. Let's go back to finding some placeables so we can fit under those stairs. I kind of like this as dressing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this, if it'll let me. It doesn't want to interfere with the stairs itself, I don't think. Nope, it just doesn't want to go down. Great, then you are too much junk for me. Never mind. Put my stairs back. I'll just put the bed closer. Yep. Or not, because nobody will be able to get into it. I'll move it here. And then we'll just go back to the stuff that we know works under furniture, containers. That's homey. Nope, decorations. Not really, Andrew. There's no, like, sunroofy kind of thing that I can do. I could just put holes in the roof. You know, that's possible. Put some candles up. Now then. I'm eventually going to put a door on, but I'm thinking, since this is our home, we actually need to throw up some defenses on this. So, go back to barn, go back to roofs, go over to roof platform. Like so. And then wooden stairs. That's a good question. We can either run power to it, or I should be able to attach it sideways. I guess it doesn't want to clip into the building. So let's try barn, floors, small. I'm going to try that one to start and see what we get. There, that'll clip. And then I can just do a straight shot right on up. Come up. We got an external platform. I'm thinking I'm just going to put a turret right up here. Because nobody wants to mess with a missile turret. And then when it comes to running power to it, we can either put power someplace else, or I can just put it up here on the roof. I'm thinking up here on the roof's fine. Hey, Caitlin. Glad you stopped by. I saw you earlier while we were, I mean, don't tell Andrew I was at work. But yes, I was watching, in the background, somebody's stream. Although Andrew can't really judge because he's also at work and watching somebody else's stream. So, you know. Power generator, we're just going to put a small one right here. Power connector right here. That. And then I'm going back to the wood structure. And if I stand here, actually, why don't we just do that one? There we go. And we'll leave this open so the turret's got full reign of this whole area. Not bad. Okay. So we've got kind of a little barn structure that looks like it actually belongs here. And we've got power now, so I didn't need to put those candles inside. We can actually do some straight up, like, I live here and we need some lighting. So I can throw that bad boy there. Why don't we throw in some fluorescent lighting, right? Will it let us? There, does that work? Is it actually touching? No. There we go. Fluorescent lighting from the rafters. You know, it would make sense if we did some lighting in here, simply because it's plants, right? Nifty. Awesome, Jeff. Tell us about it. What are you posting? And I am glad that I've had a positive influence. And I didn't drive you to a life of crime or drugs or... do some cooking. Furniture, some tables. Let me find a nice big metal table, I think. Do we have one like that? Yes. That'll do. All set. I really like putting, not lights, but, oil lamps near my cooking. Oh, it's rustic. We're gonna throw down a rug. There. There. And another table. Well, as you can see, Jeff, I also love building in Fallout 4. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it right this very minute. I'm curious, though. That'll do. Dinner table, right? I don't even need to put chairs around it. You can get around that side, that side. I might move it that way just a bit. garden, cooking, a couple of beds upstairs, room for some storage if I need to add some more stuff. Maybe some crafting in there if I really am desperate and don't want to build another building. We just need a door. Let's see, we can do barn doors. That works. There. Nice. Alright, the happiness on this place should start going up significantly now that I've got people assigned to jobs, I've got a bunch of other stuff. Hey, Fallout Master, welcome back. Yeah, this one's already linked up, so we're all set. Sounds like somebody's laying down a challenge for their building abilities. I don't know. Is it okay if you do a silent stream? That's up to you. Let me get some, what am I carrying around that weighs as much as I've got? I don't need that, don't need that. Don't need any of that, or that, or that. Wasn't much. But I am going to do some crafting.
Wouldn't mind one of these at the agency.
I'm going to do a stinking fillet. Is it normal for people to do no commentary? Not really, because, I mean, what gets people watching? I mean,
A lot of people out here can use a hand.
it's not just watching the gameplay, necessarily. It's watching, or having that interaction. So, I don't know, if you can make it work, you can do it. There are no rules. Speaking of no rules, today is indeed Wednesday, Rue, which is exactly why, well, I don't know why you're confused. That is why I'm playing Fallout. Don't know how to hear you talk? I mean, a lot of people don't actually like the way their voice sounds. I hate my voice.
With ordnance like that, no wonder you wiped out those crabs.
Yeah, darn Skippy there, lady. Oh yes, you do actually have to have a mic. I rather like my mic. Okay. Well, we threw a little house together for these folks. They can actually live in peace. I think that turret's going to actually take care of everything for them. Oh, no way, Rue. We haven't even dented Acadia. Yeah, 15 defense, that'll do for now. Yeah, depending on which model there you've got, Turtle Beach should be fine, man. And if you don't want to do commentary, don't do some commentary. I don't know if you can do a live stream. I think Jeff's right, you gotta interact. But I have seen people post videos where they did not... you'd never hear their voice because they put text up on the screen. So there's that element. But it's still communication. So, there's all that. Now I'm just going to cut cross-country and see if we can't make our way to Acadia. And maybe pick a couple fights along the way, because we got Sarah watching. Rue, I bought myself a new gun. It actually does more damage than the Overseer's Guardian, which is what I've been running around with forever. Yeah, no, Fallout Master, the aux is a line level out. It's not a, it's not a microphone. I mean, unless it's a dual purpose jack, in which case it should recognize the difference between one and the other. So there are jacks like that, especially on more modern hardware that's pretty compact and lacks multiple ports. Let's see what's going on here. Bit of an Easter egg. Always nervous about stealing Jangles and Moon Monkey off of anything outdoors. You never know what kind of big green ugly is actually going to claim it as their own. Oh, looks like I can dive under the fog. Nice. Alright, well, Rue, so far nobody's bothered to fight me because as I've crisscrossed the island, I've pretty well murdered everything I've come across. I'm on my way back to Acadia now, though. So hopefully we'll spot something. Like, oh, here we are. Okay, there's some raiders here. So, Rue, you're gonna get your wish for some violence. These get. Oh.
I think we ought to talk.
Oh my God! Right now?
Always playing tricks.
Okay,
What's wrong?
Nick.
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong.
We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that you deserve to know more about me.
Oh,
So,
okay.
is there anything you want to know?
Well, let's.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. Single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose.
Hey, troubleshooters,
Welcome
why
to the
don't
brave
you
new world.
look at the MacBook Air to
Such
see if
people.
Fallout Master even has a chance to run a mic into it? You'd think you would.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups.
You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute's personality experiments? My memories. My personality. They're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. But hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Ow? This is why I didn't want to talk to you, Nick. Alright, well, let's do some violence.
Well, that's one way to get that coolant pumping.
Blarp. Alright, well, we know there's some more, so we're gonna go hunting. I was in the middle of a conversation, and that jerk...
Couldn't stay away.
Yeah, get out of here, buddy. Anybody else? I know you want it. Okay, that just annoyed me. I was down a single round and it forced the full reload animation of 5 bullets. Take note of that, Murphy. I'm registering my displeasure. Not that you can do anything about it. I'm sure there'll be a mod for it, though, eventually. So, I'm down 2 rounds. I should reload 2 rounds. 5 rounds. It doesn't seem to be costing me any ammunition. It's just... I'll take 4 frag grenades. Thank you very much. Oh, and if defense around here seems a little light, it's because I may have sniped a couple guys before coming through here before. And then just left them. Let's see, Acadia, can I straight line to you? Yeah, the internet is a great place, Fallout. I mean, okay, sometimes it's a horrific and terrible place, full of 4chan and, you know, a number of other things. Aha! Hello, Yao Guai. And remember, kids, don't feed the Yao Guai. Hey, Nick, what are you doing? Jumping around. I already lost sight of it in all this fog. So earlier tonight, Andrew and I was looking for, looking at some graphic mods, you know, just things that'll tweak and enhance. And one of the things that I was looking at was a photorealistic mod, and it made some changes that were, yeah, pretty good, but it pretty much just stripped fog. Like, it was just gone. And it really took away a lot of the atmosphere of the Fallout world. I like my fog. Even if it is radioactive. So Fallout's plugging his stream that doesn't have any sound until he figures it out? Okay. Alright. Rue, we need some fresh targets, so I am going to... Actually, I want to talk to these guys.
Maybe someday
What's
more
around here?
places in the world will accept us for who we are.
Oh, they are synths.
If it weren't for Acadia, I'd be dead. No question about it.
Alright. Well, we need a mission. And because we're just kind of wandering around. And I can help Chase, help Faraday, help the synths, or just sort of push the main quest line along here with where you belong. And I think we'll start by helping them, and then we'll screw them over later, because that seems to be the best thing to do. Fall down some stairs there, Jeff. Also, no, I was never Ethan the Monkey. It's an obscure quote from Mission Impossible, and I need to actually do a better job branding everything so it makes more sense. So let's help these folks. What does Faraday need?
You've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself.
Until he
Sometimes I
decides to
worry
blow the
about-
island up.
Well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you help him.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Get some water while this guy chatters.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
So they built a synth with these big old Dumbo ears. Look at this guy.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
Essentially the area just where I was at, but let's see what happened.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there, and what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once, and I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure. Got it
Sure
covered.
thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Alright, that's not going to be a problem.
Hey there.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger.
Later,
I'm afraid
Jeff.
your journey was unnecessary.
Also, welcome Noah, yes.
I wanted to see for myself that she's
One
safe.
second.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been
There we go.
assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics.
So is she
And
wearing...
use that to my advantage.
She's
You
wearing
have
a
Dima's
ragged
blessing, so by all means,
Courser's
make
outfit,
yourself
isn't she? What do you think?
So, what's your
The
story?
shoulders
I
look
used to
like
work
it.
for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped.
Courser.
I was tracking
Boom.
a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways.
Why didn't she let me
Hey there.
help her?
Did you need something?
Yes.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right. I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now.
Already forgotten.
Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
I would love to get lost in a Norwegian supermarket. Alright, let's look at our where are our pips? Southwest Harbor. That's not bad. We're back to Far Harbor. Boring. Because this is all clear all the way through here. Maybe even to... I've never gone into Beaver Creek Lanes, but I'm sure we can clear it no problem. We're going to go through the old pond. We'll go straight to Southwest Harbor. That's our flight plan. Let's get to it. Come on, Nick. We gotta put some bullets into stuff. I might want to save my game here, though, after going through all that conversation. One moment.
You want to buy something or what?
Nope. I want to find a bed. Sleep for an hour.
You're new here too, huh? I mean...
Stop talking to me, dude. We got plans. There we go. Looks like you probably should get some water and some food, yeah? Definitely should eat something. I would have thought my stingwing fillet breakfast would have done me just fine. Who we got here? Nobody. Where'd you go, buddy? You? Yeah, you hide right there. Good job. Ooh, a rad rabbit. I don't know what that guy was shooting at, but it wasn't me, so... Ugh, reloading 5 bullets when I only fired 2 annoys me, Bethesda. I'm annoyed. I don't want a meat hook. Terrible weapons.
Suppose someone should make use of it.
Somebody's around here. Right here. Yeah, you're done. Wow.
Good.
That guy was a little durable. I mean, it would help if I had a better shotgun for doing damage, but, you know. I'll definitely take your ammo, thank you. Wonder glue, nice, nice, nice. All good stuff. Don't really care about that. Hi, Nick. Take your bottle caps out of the dryer. I'll take your dirty water and your toaster, even. All your stuff is now mine. Even your garbage. Which, if only that were, like, endearing. It's not. Yeah, I think it was because of Nick that they even spotted me, so...
Got it.
Thanks, Nick. I don't need any of those guns. I don't need that. Let's take a look in the attic. I'll take all that. Nice. Not really much going on here, but something. So we're looking for a ship that has hard drives on it. Ooh, legendary devolved Radstag. Kinda wish I had some more. Let's see if we can just, you know.
I don't think we're... There!
That's mine. Don't worry about the Radstag dough, Nick. Hardened, piercing. Ooh. Oh, I think I already have one of these. 50% more against robots. Oh well. I'll add it to the collection. Well, luckily you've got 5 rounds, which is the same as the hunting rifle. So, a hunting rifle, you should be able to wreck an entire area, especially given Stealth 5 and some chameleon gear that I've got now. I, you know, should be able to just... There we go. I knew we were going to find somebody around here. How did that miss? Wait. I want to let that blow up just because explosions are fun. That fog ghoul better be toast. And he's a lot. BS. I call BS. About the radiation. I started collecting coffee tins because apparently there's a crafting recipe that uses specifically coffee tins. Something about Slocum's Joe. Yeah, apparently that car explosion did nothing to the ghoul other than just wake him up. Giant exploding alarm clock. Take that. I'll take those. That. No, not those. Because I got nowhere to put them. I've had to leave a lot of missiles behind. It's been heart-wrenching because I love missiles. I think everybody loves missiles. By the way, Rue, I'm thinking you should check out one of my previous streams. I need to figure out which one it is, but it's got... What is that? Oh, it's a bunny. Stop squealing. Just go down. I want you to be food.
Alright.
Your food. Let's see, where are we? I'm gonna hazard a guess that this place might be another settlement after we unlock it, maybe? It's just a guess. I was saying about one of my previous episodes, I wish I could remember which one because they all look alike because it's just streams, but I defended a massive attack on one of my settlements here and it went on for like 15 minutes. It just never stopped. It was just like animal after animal after animal. No, give me that. There we go. Ragdoll much? Wonder who's doing the shooting over there. It's probably at Nick. Well, that's definitely on fire, so... Yeah. I saw somebody's... Nope, I thought that was a gun muzzle. It was a stick. So whoever's like popping off rounds, like they must be at like a shooting range or something. It's a really measured pace of shooting. I don't know. Whoop. Oh my. Oh. Okay, never mind. I was concerned. Now I'm over it. Let's see if I can even find the body. What did you drop? Enraging agitated laser rifle. Yeah, I don't like anything that causes anything to frenzy, because I should be able to just kill it. I'm about a, you know, one shot, one kill kind of thing. Oh, Jesus. They're everywhere. Well, not anymore. They're somewhere, they're just not in there anymore. Aha. Your submachine gun does not concern me, buddy. Where's that other guy? They're just coming out of the woodwork now, guys.
Anything useful?
No. I don't need to fight any of them. We're just coming down here to grab these drives. Oh, you know what these look like?
Don't have the key.
Oh, Victoria, you're probably up there somewhere, you little minx. I want your loot. These look like 1 terabyte drives from, you know, 1985. They used to be a vertical mounted drive. Somebody did their tech homework before designing that. Does this go anywhere? It does not. Does this go anywhere? Yes. Straight to a dead end. I'll take your loot, though. I know there's a turret around here. I'm just... meh. Alright, maybe this place isn't a settlement after all. Okay, well, we've recovered the drives. We're on our way back to Acadia. Let's see if we can map a different route home, just to be different. Let's go... Well, I've probably already passed through this road. I was saying, let's just be different and go through the Grand Hotel and then north, but... I think I've cleared the road around the Grand Hotel. Oh well. We'll see what's what. I know there's a road around here somewhere. Let me make sure I am on it. Yes. We're gonna follow the road. Jamie. Gasp. I'm shocked. Shocked to find that there's gambling in this establishment. Oh. Hey, Wolfie. Boop. Where's your friends? There you are. Hello. Boop. Yep, another one? Yeah. Boop. I'm not even trying. That wasn't even, like, life-threatening. Give me that. I'm not leaving the meat, because I'm not a monster. I was hunting for actual sustenance, not just because. What do we got here? A gear, I'll take it. That. Gear. Aluminum. Ooh, oil. Ooh, coffee can. Ooh, stim packs. Ooh, money. Yeah, I'm okay without the rest of that. Like I said, I wanted to follow the road. Where's the road? Well, wait a minute. That road, and then that actually winds its way up, and that does not. So it looks like I actually have to go past the pond, right where I went before. And we're off. Oh. Probably an angler in here. There he is. This'll hunt for fun.
What's that?
Oops. Did you name the wolves Wolfie? Seriously, guys. Stop naming the things that I chase down and shoot. Rip. This guy apparently liked his garden gnomes. Like, a lot. We will leave him alone. Okay, well, I might have named him Wolfie, and then I promptly forgot about it. So, actually, that sounds worse than not naming him at all. Okay, I am a monster, and I'm still gonna eat him. No, that's the rad stag doe that Nick was shooting at. Nick, you're a terrible person. Even though you're a robot. Clear this area out. I'm just gonna follow the trail up to Acadia through all of this fog. This is horrible. Trail that I saw. We are absolutely not even a little bit. I'm complaining about the fog that I didn't have to deal with. Alright, I don't even know where the path is. I don't know where it starts. So we are just gonna... Make it? No. Alright, let's do it this way. Where is the path? I'm on it. This isn't a path. This is a path. Okay, we found a path. I'm following this path. Oh, hi. And I am out of juice, but Acadia is right up that hill. And that is not... Hello! Hi. Your food. Hi, David! You're not food. The bear was food. I'm wondering why my AP is regenerating so slowly. I have Action Boy 3. It should just be like, whoop, done. I am guessing it's probably due to the illness that I'm suffering from right now. Making me sluggish. Well, that was a fun little outing there. We solved one little thing. We're back at Acadia. We helped out one of these jokers. Yes, innocent. It was only running directly at me to give me a hug, Andrew. Just a nice little hug. Not eat my face. And I'm not taking Radaway.
Hey there.
Yes?
Radaway is bad for you.
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the two? Really? I somehow thought there were three.
I did notice a locked chest that I couldn't open. Maybe the last one was in there. Do you have the key?
Key? Chest? I'm afraid I don't know. You know what? This is fine. Just these two is fine. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
Okay, that was sketchy. Oh, locked chest? Ooh, I don't know what that was. Oh, this is weird. I thought there were three. Yeah, okay, buddy. Well, we completed that one. So we've got another mission ahead of us that we could end up doing with
You want to buy
other
something or
folk
what?
here, and I think we can help some of the other synths out, I'm assuming, if I bothered to talk to them. But instead, because it's after 9 o'clock for me, and tomorrow's going to be Minecraft, I promise, I'm actually going to save my game here. And that is, might as well just sleep for 8 straight hours. Get it done. And we're going to call it a night. So, I appreciate everybody coming by, hanging out, watching me stream for just a couple of hours. It wasn't like I was out here being crazy for a good long while. I only got home at like 7 o'clock my time. So, anyway, thanks for watching, Rue. Hopefully that was enough blood and gore before you go to bed. Otherwise, watch Akame ga Kill. I highly recommend that one. It's not like woo, but you know, I'll take what I can get since all the good stuff never gets made for more than a season or two and then gets canceled. Or is, you know, amazing like Cowboy Bebop, and then I've seen it 800 million times. So, anyway, everybody keep it real, and I'll see you tomorrow night for Minecraft.